Tell myself I wasn't going to talk about it, but I said, nah. I'm taking out the key. Nah, I had to talk about this, right? There is a relic from colonialism that was inflicted upon children, right? Up until the 80s, probably even in the early 90s, that I have to speak about. Caribbean children across the region. All you remember having to write with a fountain pen, the hurt was brought back to me in a discussion I was having with my husband and my son a couple nights ago. And we were trying to explain to him that in our time when we were learning to write, you were learning to write with a fountain pen. That 5-year-old, 4-year-old children across the nations of the Caribbean was really carrying a bottle of ink, right? As though we was going to use a feather like Shakespeare and dip it in there. No! Let me tell you something. A fountain pen was a punishment inflicted by the worst. I don't know. Listen to me. So much things. First of all, the ink is in a glass bottle. 4-5-year-old glass bottle, right? And I went to school at 4 because I was damn foppish. Okay, I tell my parents, they didn't ask me if I ready. I tell my parents at 4 years I going, right? I am going. So in my bag is a box, right? A little cardboard, a flimsy box with a glass bottle of ink that you used to learn to push your pen inside and suck up the ink. You could imagine the disaster. I mean, generations of children with ink-stained shirts, pants. Oh my God. Again, traumatized just thinking about it. I'm traumatized just thinking about it. We used to, and watch me, your finger them blue with ink. And oh God, it was a horrible time. It was a horrible time. And I cannot believe that we allowed children to do this. And what you gonna say we was learning here? What we was really learning here? And this was in the 80s. I mean, computers were invented by this time. I mean, granted, they didn't take on the role that they have in real life. No. But my goodness. And don't let that bottle break on you. Don't let that bottle break in your bag. Because it's lit.